What is your favourite music genre?
Pop.
Lovely. Favourite music video?
Bad Blood.
Do you like the song Crazy by Gnarls Barkley?
I do.
What do you prefer, performance or narrative in a music video?
Performance.
Okay. Listening to the song, what do you think of it? So I'm going to play you the song now. Okay. Just say, right. So what do you think of it?
I think it's a good song.
Brilliant, thank you. Do you think the use of both performance and narrative in a music video actually works?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Right, thank you, Jordan.
Hi, we're going to ask you some questions for our media, like audience research. So,
Okay.
we should start.
Alright, so what's your favourite genre of music?
I like pop. I like a lot of alternative music. Jack Garrett is one of them, but otherwise like The Hoon, etc. like that. Yeah.
Right, brilliant. So currently, what is your favourite song?
Don't know. If I just pick one, I could say Little Mix, but pick one for me. No, right.
Yours.
I have a favourite song.
Okay.
No, go on.
Okay. Alright, what do you expect to see in the music video? Performance or narrative?
Wait, what do I?
Like, what do you
What do I prefer
expect to see?
Expect to see. Okay. Well, it depends on the artist. Depends on the type of music, I guess. If it was someone like Coldplay or the Foo Fighters, you'd more see a performance. But if it was someone like Taylor Swift, you'd obviously see more narrative, a storyline to it. So yeah, I find that a lot more interesting sometimes.
Alright, brilliant. Alright, I'm gonna make you listen to the song, and can you tell us? Yeah, the song.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you expect to see in this music video? Just by listening to it.
Just by listening to it, without me knowing anything about the artist or the song, but listening to it before, I'd say it's someone who is very deep into music. I'd say you have to listen to a lot more of the song to understand what's going on, which is sort of like a key element for the artist to do, so to pull in the audience who's listening. It sounds sort of jazz yet pop as well, sort of in mainstream sort of stuff. So yeah.
Alright, we'll make you watch some of the music video. And we're going to ask you what. You get this kind of. So.
What do you think of the video?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the first thing that springs to mind is sort of James Bond compilation sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with all the effects, with not actually seeing the artist himself singing. It's the idea that he's representing himself or the song as something else. Yeah, so it creates a deeper meaning for the audience to listen to, which is like what the best sort of music does.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's,
Alright.
yeah, it's easy in the eye.
We're going to tell you our idea and what we're planning to do with this music video. So what we're planning to do is a split between narrative and performance. So for the performance aspect of it, we're going to get Jamal to be singing as Gnarls Barkley, and we're going to get a romance between Freddie Ellis and Louise French. And what do you think of this?
Sounds pretty intense. Yeah, I think Jamal could pull it off pretty easily.
Okay. Right.
Do you think the performance of Jamal and Romance could work together?
If Jamal's composed, yeah,
He's an
I
excellent
think
singer.
he could do really well.
Right, brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Alright.
Hi, Guy. Hello. Your name's Guy Pollard, isn't it?
No, it's George Atkinson.
Oh, you're okay. So we're going to be doing audience research.
Yeah, we
on
are.
you. So we're going to ask you some questions. We're going to ask you to listen to a song, see the music video, and just see your responses completely.
Yep.
All right. So, what's your favourite genre of music?
I don't know, I quite like indie rock. That's probably my favourite at the moment. It sort of varies. I quite like a bit of sort of house and so on, but you know,
Right,
I
okay.
quite open mind.
Currently, what's your favourite song?
Favourite song? Probably got to be Pacifica by, no, not Pacifica, what's Catfish in the Bottom and Sidewinder, that's it, Sidewinder by Catfish in the Bottom.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, what do you expect to see in a music video, like performance or narrative?
I prefer narrative because it adds meaning to
Music.
to the music rather than just a performance saying, oh look how great my life is, I can sing while I'm on a yacht or something like that.
Okay. All right. Can you listen to the song and what do you expect to see in the music video? Listening to the song.
What type of song?
This song.
This song. I reckon some sort of performance in it, so say like they've got a particular character who's like sort of trying to enjoy his life, so you could just throwing ideas into the box, so you like could be just walking down the street and then just sort of randomly dancing and then sort of everyone else would be like, yeah, it's
Okay, so it's mainly,
song.
you're thinking about main performance.
Yeah, mainly performance, but not a performance of the artist, a performance of the character and a narrative.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to show some of the music video and tell us what you think about it.
When you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy?
You get a basic idea.
I get the basic idea, yeah.
Do you like that it's not actually real?
I think that's a different way of doing it because most people now do real short images.
It's quite an old video.
Yeah. So no, yeah, it's quite cool. I reckon, but it could use a little bit more, a bit more imagination in it because if you saw that on
Get
like
a lot more of that video.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna tell you now our idea, what we think about doing with this music video. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a split between performance and narrative. So
Yeah.
narrative, we're gonna have a relationship unfold between two characters, Freddie Ellis and Louise French. There'll be a
Yeah.
sort of romance there. And then we're gonna have Jamal to be Niles Barkley, and he's gonna be singing. We're gonna try to get a contrast between his skin and the colour white, and it'll be very effective. We're gonna be using paint a lot on that. So,
okay.
do you like the idea of that?
Yeah, you can use some comedy or sort of
I think we
fun aspect of it or
romance, basically.
just in romance. Okay. I think maybe with a song like that, it's like one suggestion I'd say include some sort of comedy and like keeping the serious note, but include some sort of fun aspect of the song because it's quite a fun.
We could always
song.
implement that in the performance side,
In the performance side, yeah, that's what I mean.
but definitely not narrative side. Narrative side, we want like
Yeah,
story.
definitely.
Okay. Do you think the performance of Jamal and a romance will actually work together well?
Yes, I think it can work quite well. Contrasting elements of it, sort of him keeping it very separate and sort of meaningful, and then you can switch to the romance, which again is quite meaningful.
Alright, brilliant. Thank you, Guy.
No worries.
Hi, George. George Robinson. We're going to ask you some questions now. So, what's your favourite genre of music?
Mine's classical orchestra music.
Brilliant.
What is your favourite song?
Rebirth by Two Steps from Hell.
Good song, good song.
Alright, what do you expect to see in a music video? Performance or narrative?
In the narrative, I've expected this, some sort of story could go along with it, so there's a beginning and end, you can tell when it's finished the start. Performance, I say you see more of the band, it's just showing off what they can do, really, not a story or not.
In soul music, what would you expect to see?
Soul music,
Go
I
on,
think-
go you seem to come up with interesting answers.
I expect to see in soul music, I'd expect to see some sort, a little bit of story, but more like,
Performance.
yeah, and sort of helping around, so it's more to do with soul, so it's more uplifting, so maybe something to be uplifting with it.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to let you listen to this song now.
Okay.
What is that?
Right, okay, you get the basic idea.
Yeah.
So, would you expect to see Niles Barkley's creativity in the music video?
Well, I haven't seen it, but I expect to see, based off that little section there, maybe a bit of dancing with it.
Okay.
Interesting. Right, so I'm going to let you watch a tiny bit of the video now.
That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Bless your soul.
I get the basic idea. So, I'm going to do. What do you think of that video?
It's very good, it goes with the song's called Crazy. It's good.
Crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, it goes well with the what they are actually showing, which is the Inkblot test from psychology test, to see if people are crazy. So it's a good connection between those two things.
Right, brilliant. Alright, so I'm going to explain to you our idea now. So what we think about doing, we're doing performance / narrative. So we're going to have a 50-50 like split. So for our performance aspect, we're going to get Jamal to be Niles Barkley, and we're going to have for the narrative side of it, we're going to get a romance unfold between Louise French and Freddie Ellis.
Okay.
What's your opinion on that?
It's good. It's different to what the song was doing, but
Exactly, that's
Yeah.
a lot of creativity
yeah,
we can use.
it's done well. It can be good.
Exactly. Do you think the performance of Jamal and romance will work well together?
Depending on what you do with the relationship and how it all ties in, it can be good. But again, if you do something different or not do the sort of right thing that goes with music, then it can be very bad.
What kind of relationship do you think you would?
Well, if it's crazy, then it wouldn't be like just a normal standard relationship. There'd be some sort of drama going on in it. So maybe a feud or something. If it's just a standard relationship going through, then I don't think it would work very well.
Alright, so what if two singles getting together then?
Yeah, I could
Would
say.
you rather have them being like a dysfunctional?
Well, it'd be more, for me it would make more sense if they were dysfunctional, because it's been done so many times, just people meeting each other in music videos.
Hello.
Hi Claire.
Hi Claire. We're going to ask you some questions for our audience research. So, what is your favourite genre of music?
Alternative.
What is your favourite song?
At the moment, Weathered by Jack Garrett.
Brilliant. What do you expect to see in the music video? Performance or narrative?
Mixture of the both.
What conventions do you expect to see?
In which genre?
Okay, let's say alternative.
In alternative, I expect to see some form of band or guitars, and then the performer illustrated.
Okay. Listen to Crazy and do you like it?
This got stuck in my car for a holiday and we loved it.
Right, you get this one.
And what do you expect to see in his music video if you were listening to that?
Bright colours, maybe sort of cartoon or illustrated that way.
Okay.
A lot like the album artwork was.
Okay.
Right, watch some of the video and tell what have you seen the video?
No, I haven't seen the music video.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. And when you're out there.
Get a basic idea. That's like that the whole time. So what do you think about that?
I think that's really nice. It's quite a clever concept having it as ink rather than actual paint. But I prefer if there are a few more colours.
Okay, we're going to tell you our idea now, what we're going to think of. It's very basic, that music video. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a performance / narrative combination, and we're going to have Jamal near below. He's going to be singing as Gnarls Barkley. And we're going to have a romance between Freddie Ellis and Louise French.
Louise French.
And
They're going to be like the narrative side of it.
yeah. So do you like the idea of like a romance?
Like
Do you think that links?
And we're also going to like throw paint in Jamal's to make it like bright colours.
The contrast, because he's black, he would
And
get more
film
than white.
and stuff.
Okay, yeah, sounds really interesting actually. Look forward to seeing it.
Okay. Do you think the performance of Jamal and the romance would work well together?
If it was a dysfunctional romance, I think it would work well with the song.
Okay.
Interesting. Alright. Okay, thank you for that.
Thanks, Claire.